Hello, hello, Ignite members. It is Monday morning, and you guys asked for it, so I'm here. I just have to do one quick thing. I don't know if you guys know about this, and actually, this is a good way to start our session off with a quick little tip. And I have to give credit where credit is due. I got this from my kid. Yes, who is a member of this group, Allie Rand. She's an awesome web designer. And I'm not just saying that because I'm her mother. She really is. But anyway, she got me onto this cool app that is called Drift, D-R-I-F-T. And what it does here, I've got my little, here you can see it right now in the phone. And what it does is it enables your website to be able to have where you can actually do like live question or live chat with someone. So if someone comes to your website and they want to talk to you, there's a little pop-up box on there, and they can, put in a question and you can answer it. So what I'm doing right now is I have my alarm set on my phone so that at 9 o'clock in the morning I hit this little thing here. Whoops, sorry, there we go. I hit this little thing and I turn it and I make it online. So I'm now officially online. And if you go to my website, you will see that there is this little chat box now. So, and then at 5 o'clock, I turn it off again. Yeah. Oh, looks like Marie is here. Looks like we got a comment. So let me see if she's got a question. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Marie. Oh, okay. Well, good morning to you. And if you've got any questions, this is the time. Just go ahead and put them down in the comments below. So anyway, yeah, so Drift is... And the other great thing about it is you can start it for free. There are paid versions, but I'm using the free app, and it's really cool. In fact, maybe I can even actually go to my website on my phone, and then I can show you what it looks like as well, because you can see it on the phone. And that is actually another little thing I'll make a note of, or I'm going to mention to you guys right now as well, is if you've got a website for your business, please tell me that it is mobile ready. Make sure that it is optimized for phones and for iPads, because that is where the majority of people are actually accessing the internet today. Not the desktop like I'm doing this morning. I'm actually recording this using my desktop, which is great. But people are they're going to it on the phone. So, yes, here. I don't know if you, let's see if we can get this. I can see. Ooh, okay, there we go. Okay, so you see this little blue down here? This says, good morning, thanks for stopping by. Well, it doesn't say good morning. It says, so glad you stopped by, how can I help? And then you can type your message in. So if anybody is visiting my website, they can type a message in there, and then I will get an email notification so that I can go in and respond to it. So it's really great. I was using Visita before, which was awesome, and but this is, live chat is really a great way to go. So that's what I'm doing now. So, all right, we've got some questions coming in. All right, Marie, yes, hey. So she is asking, do you have a suggestion for a planner for scheduling out all social media? Good question. Yes, and I have been relying on Hootsuite for the longest time. Hootsuite is great because you can do, well, actually I am using the paid version. There is a free version again, but I think you're only limited to, I believe it's like 3 social media channels. I was doing a lot of social media work for some clients a few years ago, so I got in on the ground floor, so I'm paying like $6 a month for it. I think it's a little bit more than that now, but it's great because I can schedule to a whole bunch of places, Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups. Actually, I think you can still do LinkedIn groups, but if you are active on Twitter, Twitter's great because with Twitter, you want to be able to send tweets out at least like a half a dozen a day, because it goes by so fast. And so in order to be able to reach your followers, it's good to do things multiple times. So Hootsuite is a great way to do it. I know I have used Buffer before, and Buffer is good as well. I am testing out a new one right now, though. They had a great deal where it was $50 for lifetime access. It's called Amplifier, and I'll type it into the chat box here. It's called actually ampflr.com. The one thing I like about it, which is actually really great, is that it has an easy way to look at your analytics. So for instance, I can see right away tweets that I've posted on Twitter. It tells me like how many retweets I've gotten, how many likes. So it's really nice, and I'm testing it out with our group this week, because analytics with Facebook doesn't give you any analytics for the groups. They do for your Facebook page, but they don't do for groups. And someone else had told me there is a and it's actually, well, I'm getting off of the scheduling thing anyway, but there's a paid service that will allow you to do analytics in Facebook groups. It's called Gridix, but I wanted to see if I could do Amplifier as a way to be able to help me to not only schedule my social media posts, because it does let you do a whole bunch, just about any social media platform out there, but it gives you this analytics so that you can see right away which ones are working and which ones aren't. So that's a couple. I have also used something in the past, well, and actually I'm still using it, I'm just not paying for it anymore because I've gone back down to the free version. It's something called Likeable Hub, and it's really good for businesses that are in particular service-oriented businesses. Like, it's great for like dentists or florists. I forget, I'll have to look at some of the other ones. But what they do is they have a team of people that pull together, they curate content for you. And so all you have to do is actually you sign up for an account with them, and they will actually automatically schedule stuff for you. So you don't even have to do it, which is great. And if you, and of course now this is a paid service, because the other benefit of it is that they will automatically boost your posts on Facebook. So that's part of it. You get like $50 worth of ad spend a month to ensure that your Facebook followers are seeing your posts. Now, I have been doing that for a year, and it was steadily increasing my followers, which is great, but I wasn't getting any engagement. So I don't think it's really great for people in marketing like me. That's why I think it's better for other types of businesses. It may work better for, but for someone who's involved in, online marketing, I was not getting, rarely would I get any engagement. So I decided, you know what, they have great images and great, some great ideas, especially things for helping to try to get engagement from people. And so I've used some of those even on my personal Facebook, but yeah, it's not that great. So for me anyway, I didn't see good results for it. So, like everything, you have to test things out. So, and Marie, one other thing too is, I'm not sure if you're aware, if you have a Facebook page, you can also schedule directly through Facebook, which is good, because of course, Facebook supposedly, and again, I don't necessarily see this, supposedly I've read different articles about this, supposedly they prefer that you do your scheduling, directly through Facebook, and theoretically it may get seen by more of your followers because of that, as opposed to using a third-party tool like Hootsuite, for instance. But I've never really seen a difference in that, because I have tested it. I've posted directly through Facebook or I've scheduled through Facebook, and then I still do it through Hootsuite too, and I don't see much difference. So I say, if you want to use another tool to make your life easier, go for it. Absolutely, absolutely. Let's see. Any other questions? Let's see, what time are we? Yeah, we're doing good on time. I figured I would do this for our first one. I'm going to test it out, and maybe, we'll stay on for about 10 or 15 minutes or so, depending. And then, oh, I know one thing I would love to be able to get some feedback on, but I'll probably post this in the group later, is because I know a lot of you mentioned that you would be interested in like tutorials or something like that. So if you have any ideas on that front, something you want to learn how to do specifically, please post that in the group and let me know. And then maybe next Monday, instead of doing a Q&A, we'll do some kind of a tutorial. Let's see, I'm trying to think, what are some of the other questions that I've gotten asked in the past from some of my clients that I could talk about today. Oh, let's see. And of course, naturally it's Monday, so I'm coming up with a mental block here at the moment. But well, I know one thing, well, I tell you what, one thing that I will mention is if you are blogging, for the longest time, I recommended that business owners, if you're going to go ahead and blog, well, number one, obviously, you want to be able to blog as often as you can, a minimum twice a month. But of course, the more times you blog, the more opportunities you have to be able to be seen by your audience. Oh, and by the way, thanks, Nicole. I like the comment you put on there. And good morning, BJ. Good to have you as well. And I would recommend if you can get 300 to 500 words, that would be great. I will have to tell you, though, some sad news is that there are definitely studies that have been out there on the web now that are talking about the fact that for blogs to be not only effective, well, to be effective for your audience, but also to be effective if you're using it to help your website and with Google, is that the blog articles need to be a lot longer. We're talking 1,000, 1,500 words. And I know that can be a lot, and it can be overwhelming for a lot of people, especially if you're not comfortable writing. So my recommendation would be, if you're going to do that, is to scale it back to twice a month. And in fact, that's probably what I'm going to do, although I've been very lax with my blog, I admit it. I haven't been regularly blogging for a while, so I'm working on getting back to that, and that's what I'm going to do, is start coming up with some topics and then take my time, spend a little time writing the article during the week, so that then I will be able to have, by the end of the week, I could have 1,500 words that I can use, because what they're finding is that it really is beneficial not only to Google, but also to your audience to really be more in-depth and go in-depth on a particular topic that you are an expert in, because that's what you should be doing. Remember, is that the goal of the blog, or one of the goals of a blog should be, certainly if you're in business, is to use it to demonstrate your expertise in your industry, whatever you're in, so that people will come to appreciate that and say, hey, when I need a business coach, I'm going to go to this person. Or when I know I want expertise on getting back to nature, I'm going to call on Nicole. I saw your post this morning, Nicole. That's why it was fresh in my mind. So having that lengthier article is a great way to do that. Now here's my tip for you. If you are struggling writing, here's a good way to be able to get that 1,500 words, I find. And in fact, I know there's statistics about here, but we talk a lot faster than we write, for one thing, and we can get a lot more out in a video. So what I would recommend is, if you don't like to write, another way to get around that is to record a video. Record probably a 5-minute video. You'll have to test this out to see how many words and how fast you speak. I tend to speak fast, so I might be able to get away with a shorter video. But then what you can do is you record the video, which is great. In fact, if you can do it on Facebook Live, here's you can get multiple bangs for your buck right now. Okay, record it on Facebook Live. So you've got the advantage of doing that because Facebook loves videos and they love live videos. Then you download the video after you're done, upload it to YouTube, and then now you've got it on your YouTube channel, so you get more mileage there. You can upload it to your website as a blog article or video blog now, and then get the video transcribed. Aha! So now you've got the content, and what I would do is, in the same blog post that you're putting the video, put the actual transcript right below it. Because here's the thing, not only is that good for Google, which is great, but sometimes people don't like to watch videos. They would actually rather read. So, because maybe they're really fast readers and they'd rather skim through it. So this way you can get multiple uses out of one Facebook Live video. So for instance, when I get done with this Q&A today, I plan to download it and I may edit part of it, but I will probably pull out like a couple of the really good tips, and then I'm going to share them on my Facebook page. I'm going to upload it to YouTube. And then actually put it on my website as a blog article. So I've got lots of uses for this, and it's going to get the video in front of that many more people. See, that's the thing too. I love repurposing. Repurposing, anytime you can repurpose stuff, it is the bomb, because this way you are getting maximum use out of your content and you don't have to keep reinventing the wheel. Because I don't know about you, but we only have 24 hours in a day, and we've got a lot of stuff to do. So if you come up with one great idea and then get the most use out of it, then you can spend the rest of your time on the other things that really light you up in your business. So if we don't have any other questions, I think I'm going to call it a day right now. I think this was great for our first one. So I appreciate everybody who was on today. Thank you so much. And I'm going to put in a little plug for the group. If you guys find value in this and you like what we're doing, I tell you, number one, I want to thank you all for participating. So great. You guys have been doing awesome since I relaunched this group, but I would love to have it grow. So if you know somebody, in fact, actually, my target, I would love to see us get to 100 members this week, and we're pretty close. We're at 89. So if you know anybody, invite them to join. We would love to have some more solopreneurs together so that we can all help each other connect and create and collaborate and grow our businesses. So again, thank you all for being here. I hope you have a marvelous, marvelous week, and I'll see you in the group later. Bye.